Across our region are taking a trauma-informed approach in the classroom thanks to a program called Handle with Care. If a student is logged in a police report, administrators and social workers get a notification with the student's name and the message Handle with Care. Nothing more than that. It doesn't matter if the student was a victim, witness, or suspect in the crime. If their name is in the report, the notification is sent out. The purpose isn't to make teachers poke and prod to figure out what happened, but give them a better understanding of what challenges a student might have in their classroom.
If a student needs some additional support or attention, that the staff that interacts with that student knows that maybe they need to give an extension on deadlines for assignments, or maybe the student just needs some quiet time or some more break time.
Now, we've seen this program expand throughout the state line in recent months, growing its reach to 3 of our 5 state line counties. Most recently in March, 10 Ogle County schools started the program with the Sheriff's Department, and less than a month earlier than that, Freeport started Handle with Care. Now, they both followed Rockford's lead from 2 years prior, and their data could lead to big changes soon. Rockford can use this data in a lot of ways to find trends and move resources around to help students. They can sort it by gender, by school, and by grade level, which in particular has shown a concerning trend.
We're seeing almost 40% of our incidents reported for students that are in 8th, 9th, and 10th grade.
Those students are just a piece of the more than 6,000 notifications sent out about RPS students over the last 2 years. That means more than 250 students are being logged in police reports each and every month since this program started. But with 2 years of data under their belts, district leaders say they can start crafting strategies to help these students experiencing trauma outside the classroom.
When an 8th grader is coming into 9th grade, that they're not starting over with any of the supports or interventions that had already been documented from middle school, but day 1, 9th grade, there's a warm handoff from middle school to high school to where the 9th grade team of teachers and support staff really have a strong sense of what they need to do from the get-go to be proactive for those students.
But 13 Investigates has found there's a breakdown in communication to let staff know about the trauma that's walking into their classrooms. 13 Investigates filed a Freedom of Information Act request with the district that shows the info isn't always getting to where it needs to. A survey taken last year gave staff the chance to weigh in on how the program is going. The responses were anonymous, only asking for a person's position. Now, one assistant principal says teachers were told only verbally instead of by email, which the district requires, and follow-up almost never happened because of a lack of staffing. Another principal also says there's communication breakdowns caused by a lack of staffing. There's further breaks in communication chain, though. A special ed teacher says they rarely get notified, even though their regular education teacher who would see those students got the emails. Chief of Schools Morgan Gallagher says there's a lot of automation to make sure the communication gets from police to school admin and social workers, but acknowledges there still may be some hiccups with communication.
I think there's been some bumps or, maybe some communication obstacles that we'd experienced in the past, but this is something that, just like the reports are automatically generated and sent to the schools, the protocol that's followed on a daily basis aligns directly with that.
It's important to note that there were also several staff and administrators in that survey that say the program is working perfectly. Stay tuned as 13 Investigates is expected to get updated Handle with Care data from the district in the coming days.